Hey guys, I'm Amrutha, your friend, and I'm going to talk about homeschooling. Hey guys, I'm Amrutha. I'm homeschooling mom to my 7-year-old boy. Today I'm going to share with you all some secrets. Once you have decided that you are going to homeschool, and the big decision has been made already. Now what? What next? So I think there are these five crucial, very important points that one must need to study, need to look into once the big decision is made. The first decision is you and your family and your child have decided that you are going to be homeschooling them. You don't want another school at home. So how exactly are you going to homeschool your child? The first and the most important factor that you and your family will need to sit down and decide. For that, you need to do a lot of research, and that is which style, method, curriculum you are going to follow. If you go on internet, there's like a wide, huge, massive, big spread of methods and styles and curriculums for homeschoolers. Sometimes you feel that, no, I want to follow a regular curriculum like a state board curriculum or the NIOS or the ICSE board pattern or the CBSE pattern, or I want to follow the international patterns, or some people might just want to be unschoolers, or they want to adopt their own curriculums, design their own curriculums. What is your method? What is your style? This will purely depend on how and what you and your family are planning to do or go ahead with. This depends on what your child's likes and dislikes, strengths and weaknesses are. This also decides on how you and your family decides to shape your child's future as in how you plan to go ahead with their needs, or how or is it going to be more nature related? Is it Charlotte Mason style? Is it going to be more like art? Is it going to be more a balance between music, sport, art, and you want hardcore literature? Or I don't know. There's abundant material available online. You can go and research and find out what method, what curriculum suits you and your family. And then you will need to go ahead with the style and method. You will need to keep it in mind. You'll need to lock it up. And then will come the second question. The second question is, okay, I have decided that this is going to be my style of homeschooling or unschooling. What next? If this is my curriculum, if I decide that I want to follow the state board pattern, or if I decide that I am going to follow the international pattern, IGCSE pattern, what books am I going to refer to? So again, if you go on internet, if you go to bookstores, there's abundant material available. At times it is, I'm telling you, it is so overwhelming that you end up just gathering material and you spend days gathering material. I'm telling this from my personal experience. And at the end of the day, you're like, wow, dude, I mean, I have so much material. When am I going to teach my child? So please don't get overwhelmed, and please do not, I mean, it's good to observe a lot of videos and a lot of Pinterests, even I do that, and a lot of Facebook photographs and posts and images and links and resources and books. It's good to read a lot and gather a lot of information, but somewhere you need to limit, and you need to understand and identify and understand your own limits and your what you really want to do, how you want to develop your child and your method and your child. So if I have decided that I am going to follow a curriculum A, then just chalk out, list down the number of books, the number of online resources you are going to follow for this academic year, and just try to stick to those. I'm not saying that if you feel that in the next 3 months you find something more interesting, you can't switch on. That's the beauty of homeschooling, after all, that you can adopt anything at any given point of time. But only thing is, don't overwhelm yourselves and don't be too hard on yourself with having a lot of like a really ambitious plan and dozens of books, which will at the end of year just bring you tears to your eyes and make you feel sad that, oh Lord, I just couldn't finish anything. The next point is, which again gets a bit overwhelming, is, it's a very important point, designing your annual year, your calendar. Now, when you're designing your annual calendar, your yearly schedule, your year, you have to keep in mind the vacations, the holidays, the sick leaves, because here the parents are the teachers. And if the parents are teachers, there are going to be more sick leaves. So decide if your school, your homeschool is going to be shut on days of bank holidays, or you're going to be shut on sick leaves. Also, you need to have the flexibility of guests coming over, or you have some shadi happening, or you have, the Indian families, we have a lot of relatives coming in, or you have lot of occasions and weddings and festivals are a big thing for us. So please plan accordingly. At the same time, when you're planning your year, I would suggest plan it, don't plan for the entire 12 months. It's what I generally do is I plan for only 9 months. So 10, 11, 12, the 3 months are handy just in case I can use those somewhere. And if in case I use all the 9 months, which doesn't happen, but I'm saying that if at all you end up using all the 9 months and you still have the 3 months, those are like the bonus. But if you're not able to, then those 3 months really help you to complete the pending work. Once you have your year ready with you, the yearly calendar, the annual calendar, the next stage is the daily schedule. So what your every day is going to be like. Trust me, homeschooling every day is not something like really fancy out of Pinterest, looking really beautiful and decked up every single day. Sometimes it's like what I'm dressed today, in your pajamas. So be ready for those days too. In fact, most of the days are such, but there's nothing wrong in that. It's just fun. It's what you are, what you want to be, and learning shouldn't be restricted to anything. So, but when you're designing your daily or your weekly calendar, once you have your annual thing in your hand, when you're coming to your daily schedule, again, do not have timetables like in schools. 1 hour of math, 1 hour of English, and then history, and then science, and I don't know. And that too, again, Monday to Saturday, everything filled up. No. Instead, again, have something like in a week, for example, I decide that I must have, say, every day, maybe math and reading. And then maybe I have thrice a week of English, thrice a week of science, and maybe thrice a week of social studies. Just keep it that. And then you can shuffle and adjust as per your needs, as per your child's needs. If you're able to take more, you can add more. But if you're not able to finish, you still have it feeling good that no, I am on schedule. Because if it goes somewhere like, oh my God, I'm not on my schedule, and then you get into that negative mode, it's going to be really bad. Because in homeschooling, at the end of the day, you have to be positive, and more than positive, I'll say you have to be realistic, you have to be real, you have to be, and you are the motivator for your child. So I would suggest to have a realistic plan. Don't overwhelm yourselves looking at the posts saying that, oh my God, the other homeschooling mom has been doing so many things and I'm doing nothing. Maybe you're doing something that the other mom is not doing. So please do not get overwhelmed while gathering information about anything. And the fifth and the most important point is, take a deep breath in, breathe in and breathe out. Meditate every day with your child to keep yourselves and your child calm, to gather more energy for every single day. I think this should help the homeschooling enthusiasts, the new mommies who are planning to homeschool their children. I think these 5 are the most important points which one should look into once you have decided that you want to go ahead with homeschooling. Otherwise, homeschooling is a beautiful journey. You can craft it, you can tailor it as per your and your child's needs. So please feel free to customize it as per your needs. Do not go because someone has told you something. Don't go by that. Follow your heart, follow your child's heart, follow your needs, follow your child's needs, and you will be fantastic. You will be doing great with homeschooling. I'll just end my short talk here. I hope these 5 points, these points have helped you. So go ahead and homeschool and enjoy. All the best. Bye.